Hey everyone, Chelsea here from So Simple Home. Today I am excited to introduce you to our newest holiday project, which is this reindeer treat bag. It's really fun, super simple, just made of felt. So there's no seam finishes. You're actually sewing it on the outside. Super easy, super fast. Will make really great gifts. So I think you're going to enjoy it. So first thing you're going to need is the pattern. You can download it for free on the website. It has the treat bag along with the ear and the nose. You're also going to need some type of ribbon or twine to tie up your reindeer, and then your felt. I used two kinds of brown felt and red, but it's totally up to you. And like I said, some ribbon or even a little bit of twine would work good. So first thing you do is cut out your pattern. There's 2 pages, so make sure you cut out the second page so you can get the rest of your reindeer antlers. On this pattern, I actually squared the edges at the bottom, but as I was thinking more about it, I thought they would be really cute curved. So what you can do is, I've kind of done it here, take something round like the edge of a ribbon spool, and you could round out the edges of your pattern, and then you could have kind of rounded edges at the bottom. But again, that's totally up to you. That was just something, as I made that, I was like, that would be really cute. Anyways, just an option. Okay, I've already cut mine out just to save me some time. So I'm just going to take, to start, 1 layer of my reindeer here, and I have 2 insides of the ear. I'm just going to place them on my reindeer. Now, if you worked with us before, you know that I like to use spray glue a lot of times to spray on my felt pieces when we do felt ornaments and stuff. You can use like a craft bond like this one, or you can also use any kind of quilting spray. I'm not going to do that this time because I just have these 2 and my nose, and they should stay in place pretty well. But I'm going to put my ears on. I'm going to put it in my machine, and I'm actually going to sew down to the corner and up. I'm not even going to sew across because I don't feel like these ears are going to fall off real easily. And I don't feel like we need the extra stitch. You totally can do that yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. Just trim my threads there, come across, and do my other ear here. I am back stitching at the beginning and the end just to ensure my ear won't fall off. But like I said, I don't feel like it needs that additional stitch. I don't think it helps or hinders in any way. Just trim my threads here. Get them right down to the edge. And there's my 2 little ears. They're cute. Now I'm going to do my nose. You can put it in the center, you could put lower, down here if you want. It's kind of up to you. I'm going to put mine in the center. On this one, that's kind of what I did. Although this does look kind of cute down here at the bottom. Maybe I'll do it at the bottom. We can kind of see what both of them look like. So we'll kind of center them in the middle there. And then again, just put them in your machine. And slowly stitch around that curve. All right. There we go. There's this cute nose. I like that. All right, that's how easy that face is. Now, if you wanted to add eyes, you could embroider eyes on, or you could add eyes. I just kind of liked it without. It just kind of made it a little bit simpler and just kind of fun. All right, now I'm going to put my back layer and my front layer together. And I am going to just put a couple pins in here because sometimes when you sew felt, it does start to move a little bit. I don't really want it to move. All right, I am going to start. This one's kind of strange. I'll give you that. We're actually going to start right here in this corner stitch all the way around and end here. So we're gonna leave the top open, and that's how our treat's gonna get inside. Okay, so it's not a huge opening. You could start like up here, I guess right here and right here, and stitch around, and then that would give you a wider opening. So if you had something bigger, and that totally works fine as well. But we're gonna go ahead and start here at the bottom. So I'm gonna put it in my machine, I'm gonna stitch forward and back, and then I'm going to slowly go around my edges of my antlers. And if my material starts to move, if I'm going slow, I can adjust it as I'm stitching so that it kind of stays in place. And because this is felt, no seam allowances are, no seam finishes are needed. And so it will just stitch perfect. And I don't have any raw edges that are gonna fray. Everything will stay together. Now, I didn't do my rounded corners, but you know what? I know it's on the sewing machine and I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna trim these like we talked about them being round. I'm gonna trim those and we're gonna round them just to see what it looks like. And apparently I still have my tag on the back of that one. So we're gonna go down to the bottom and then we're gonna go around the curve, just like this. Come back up this way. Now I know it's a little jagged and I'll show you that a little bit better here in a second, but we can fix that just with scissors. All right, I gotta reline up my ears here, make sure that they are lined up right. The great thing about sewing with felt is it's very forgiving. So if something gets messed up, we can just trim it. I'm at the end, just gonna back stitch and call it good. Trim these threads here. Trim my thread from the beginning. And there he is. He's so cute. Okay, now you can see here that my ears are a little bit off. So all I'm gonna do is take my scissors and trim it down. My corners are a little jagged because we decided to do the rounded edge last minute. So we're gonna just take our scissors and straighten that up, right? Make it all cohesive, right? Have to look over here. My ear's a little pointed over here. I don't want it that pointy, so I'm gonna clean it up a little. So that's the nice thing about felts. If you're doing it like we are, you can just take your scissors to it and just clean it up. Make everything look real nice. Okay. There he is. Isn't he cute? So now we're gonna just take our treats. I just have some of these like strawberry flavored hard candies. And this little pocket here, it is actually fairly large. My guess is it's probably about 2.5 inches. So it's not like you can't get stuff in there. You just can't get like a giant cookie in there, right? But like I said, if you started here and sewed around and just leave these open, then you have a little bit more space. Okay, so we got our treat in there, and then you have some options. You're gonna close it off so that the ears come together. So there's a piece of twine here, and I'm gonna tie it with my piece of twine. How cute is that? Right? you could do the same thing only using a piece of ribbon. Okay, and look at the difference between where I put my nose, right? I have one up here and I have one down here. So they look slightly different, but they're this exact same pattern. So you have a little bit of leeway on what you do and how you do it. But there you have it. Those are your treat bags. Fill them with all your yummy goodness or simple little gifts and give them to all your friends and family and neighbors. I hope you enjoyed this project and make sure to check out more of our holiday projects here at So Simple Home. See you next time.